know what time it is.
Don't push the button.
Indeed.
Spot and I need it. Whatever I want, I'ma cop it. That trip and the shoe like a rocket. That trip and the shoe like a clutch it, up it. Leave his body in front of the function. He got dropped and I ain't even touch him. The police they rushing for nothing. Walk in the spot and I need it. Whatever I want, I'ma cop it. That trip and the shoe like a rocket. That trip and the shoe like a clutch it, up it. Leave his body in front of the function. He got dropped and I ain't even touch him. Now the police they rushing for nothing.
I bet. Y'all already know, Storytime with 40. Like I said, every episode be showing off my man Pete merchandise. You know what I'm saying? You already know he keep me, like I said, latest and greatest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hit my man P up, he's gonna be back on deck soon. And y'all already know. Let's get into the story, y'all. This week right here, this episode right here, I'm gonna go a little personal with y'all. So those of y'all that's been around, you know what I'm saying, for me for the last year, whatever, y'all know I got cut or whatever. And for those of y'all who don't know, I got cut. Now tomorrow make a year of this shit, and I can finally really sit back and laugh. And a lot of y'all gonna say, well, why a nigga can sit back and laugh about getting cut? And I can tell y'all why. At the end of the day, niggas is in the streets. When you're in the streets, shit comes with being in the streets. So you might get cut, jumped, shot, stabbed, whatever. You come back from that shit years later or even 1 year later. You look back, you alive, you can laugh at that shit.
Facts.
So let's get into the story though. So this story starts about 3 years ago, y'all. Okay. And basically, it was a nigga and his kids that moved in the building, right? This nigga moves in, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga got 10 kids.
Damn.
This nigga got the biggest apartment in the projects. I think this nigga got like 6 rooms in this apartment, right? But the nigga got 10 kids, it's him, his wife, and his 10 kids, right?
You gotta be African.
Now, I don't know, they're not African, they're not African. So now, these niggas move in, I swear to God, like, they got the gay son, he running around, he called himself Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, you know, all type of shit, like, the nigga be wildin', like, that's what he called himself, I swear to God.
He called himself All-Stars.
Then you got the kids, you know what I'm saying, I don't mean to talk about no kids, the kids running around, they look all deformed and shit. Damn. Then you got the sisters, they bugged out. Then you got the pops. This nigga's mad annoying. You get what I'm saying? The pops come out. He you know what I'm saying? He a little older nigga, so he come out every day. He trying to fuck with niggas, ball with niggas, all that. I say that to say this. This fucking family moved in this fucking crib, in this building, man. And these niggas was probably the loudest thing in the building. Now, if you know about 1285, this building is already rented. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. For you to move in 1285 and be the loudest thing in 1285 and you knew,
that's saying a lot.
That's saying a lot about you. You get what I'm saying? That these niggas is fighting each other, they calling the cops.
What
the gay son running out, banging his head on the gate.
Oh,
nah. The fuck out, bro. I'm telling you, like, this whole house is
it's too
this
much.
whole house is whopped out, bro. I'm telling you, like, shit is crazy. They always calling the fucking cops on each other, doing mad shit. So one day, they must have called the cops. Like, they were getting arguments and called the cops.
Every day.
Mind you, you know niggas is in the lobby, niggas is hustling.
Yeah.
The cops is coming in, they fucking with niggas now. So one day they called the cops. I guess his daughter must have called the cops on him.
Oh.
And the nigga was basically like he got the cops to leave or whatever. Now the cops is leaving. We hustling, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What we doing? And when the cops come around, like my uncles and them, like the older niggas, a little bit older than us, they don't got no respect for them niggas, so they tend to like curse them niggas out. Fuck y'all, suck my dick, woo. They do, you know, older niggas shit to the cops and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? This particular night, like niggas ain't really want that problem with them, so me and my little brother, like we kind of like calmed our niggas down, and we trying to get the cops out of there. Like yo, like go ahead. So as the police is leaving, mind you, remember I told you this nigga he live on the first floor.
Yeah.
So as the police is leaving, the niggas in the window, and he like fuck you to the cops, like fuck y'all, suck my dick.
Oh yeah, but
he's
nigga, you in your
crib
talking like that.
Around.
He said what?
I'm telling the cops like yo, like nah, that ain't.
Don't even worry about that word.
That's the crazy house. Woo. And the nigga is still talking crazy to the cops. So I turn around, I'm like, yo, bro, like, shut up. You trying to get them out of here.
That
Bro. Like,
ass.
just let them leave, let them leave, let them leave. The nigga looks out the window, and I swear to God, the nigga said, shut the fuck up, you pussy bitch. Some
What?
shit like that, right?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
His kids
I
was
takes my
on
hoodie off now. I'm like, yo, you know who you talking to? And he's like, yeah, I'm talking to you, bitch. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, oh shit. The nigga done cursed me out and all that out the window. So I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna catch this nigga, right?
You live on the first floor.
I'm gonna catch this nigga.
I'm gonna spin on you.
Plus, I know he gonna come outside later on that night.
Eventually.
He think he down and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He be trying to come in the lobby, he think he down. So the nigga comes in the lobby, and I'm coming in back in the building. That's the same night.
Huh?
I'm like, oh yeah, you said pussy bitch, right? Shut the fuck up, pussy bitch. He like, nah, kid, because that's what you always say. Nah, kid, I'm not talking to you. And as soon as he was like, nah, kid, whack,
Wow.
smack the shit out of him. I smack holy fire hell out this nigga, and he's looking. He's like, why you smack me, kid? I'm like, yo,
Why
watch
you
who the fuck
smack me, kid?
Like, watch who the fuck you talking to. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who's who out here. Watch who you talking to. He's like, all right, kid, I can accept that, kid. I can accept that. So that was the first time, like, niggas had any altercation. He never did nothing back after the smack. Like, he let the smack go. I smacked him. That was it. So now, a couple months later, it's the summertime now. So I'm chilling or whatever. I'm outside. I come outside and I see this nigga, like this same old nigga. He talking to my uncle Adam and shit. My uncle Adam like my pops, but
Nigga was snitching.
He basically talking to my pops. So now this is months later. He wasn't even snitching.
No.
This is months later. So I fucking I come out the back door or whatever. I see him talking to my pops. He see me. He walk off. So I go to Papa Joe. That's Adam, and I'm like, yo, like what he was talking about? He like, yo, he said you robbed his son.
What?
What the
I said,
fuck?
robbed his son? What I take from his son? Because you know what I'm saying? They ain't really got, they ain't got shit.
10 of y'all niggas.
The nigga told Papa Joe that I booked their son for waters.
For waters?
Like the son was on Park Avenue selling waters, and I robbed him and took whatever little bit of money he had
Oh my
from
god.
selling water, and I took all the water.
And did what?
So,
Nigga,
now,
did
that's
shit
my
in the
thing. Like,
street?
it did what with the fuck water? So now I goes to the son. I see the son like an hour later. I see the son, and I'm like, yo, like, why you tell your father I robbed you? And he like walking off, but the son is gay. So now he's like walking off and shit like that. And I'm like, damn, like he gay and he like probably like 20 at the time. He was like 20 at the time. I'm like, damn, I don't really want to punch
Little
him,
nigga.
right?
Yeah.
So I gets mad because I try to go talk to the pops. And the pops running the crib on me. Like he just run in and slam his door. I don't get no explanation from these niggas. So now I'm tight. So now I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I'm about to do some petty shit. My brother, who was probably like 17, maybe 18 at the time. I tell my brother, my little brother, I'm like, yo, these niggas said I robbed him. Like, this nigga said you robbed him? I'm like, yeah, this nigga said I robbed him. He like, who? Him right there, the gay nigga? I'm like, yeah. And my brother runs up, punch the shit out.
What? He was gonna rob.
Punch the shit out this
Holy
nigga. Now
cow.
I know what most y'all gonna say. Most of y'all gonna say, oh, your brother shouldn't have punched the gay nigga. Woo, 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 woo. That gay nigga lied on me. I did not rob him.
That's
and
true.
they had already called the police.
Oh nah.
So
Yeah,
as my
see.
brother's punching him,
They're
the
scheming.
police is en route to the block for a lie.
Oh nah, they're
For
scheming.
a whole fucking lie, they trying to lock me up, right?
Don't play with the cops.
So the next time, cause I got low that day. Like I didn't, like my brother decked him. I remember my brother walked up to him. My brother snuffed him mad hard. Boom, it was like a stiff ass punch. And he was around like all these other little girls and these other little gay niggas, and it was like, Dante, don't cry. like that's all I heard after Kobe decked him. Like Kobe decked him, boom, and then I heard Dante, don't cry.
Oh my god.
I was like, I gotta go upstairs now. So
That's
niggas
straight
go upstairs or whatever.
BT
the fucking
movie
Citizen
shit.
app going off talking about we robbed them for waters at gunpoint. That's what the
At
that's what
gunpoint?
In the
this shit said.
summertime is
We robbed them
crazy.
for water at gunpoint.
Where that
So
come from?
he got decked. or
Where
whatever.
they going?
Hold on, look. He got decked or whatever. I spent like probably about a week trying to get to the pops. He wasn't coming out the crib, so I kind of just let that shit go at that point, right? The next time, we have an altercation this is last year now. This is when, you know what I'm saying, everything. No, not even. The next altercation was back in, I want to say 2020. And that's where this comes from. So that's where that came from, basically. That little picture shit that came from this, what I'm about to tell you. Basically, that day, like, I was in the hallway, mind you, I slapped this nigga already. I slapped him, my brother decked his son or whatever, all of that. Right. So now I'm sitting in front of the door one day and he come out and he see me. Like, he see me.
Yeah.
So the nigga go back in the house and he got a gun in the crib. I'm not gonna lie, like, he got a gun.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, niggas is hood niggas, so I know how a gun sound when you cock it.
Yeah.
He in the crib and he telling his kids like, "Oh, y'all never let no nigga put their hands on y'all father." Mind you, they crib is like in the lobby, and I'm sitting by his door. The nigga is cocking the gun, like he cocking the gun in the crib, like he just cocking the gun, and I'm like,
nigga had a Friday
he
moment.
really got a gun in the crib.
Yeah.
So the nigga in there talking wild shit. I'm gonna shoot this nigga. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I sit there, I'm listening to the whole thing. I'm listening to him. Oh, I'm gonna shoot this nigga. I'm gonna do this and do that. So I never move. I sit there like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what this nigga gonna do. So he finally come out the house. I get up. Hey, yo, you say you gonna shoot me? Nah, kid, I ain't never said I was gonna shoot you. I said, come on, man. I sat by your door for 20 straight minutes and heard you. You know what I'm saying? Cock guns and all that. Oh, no, I ain't got no gun, kid. I hooks the nigga. Boom. Hooks him. Start fucking him up. Drag him all over the lobby. Kick him all in his face, as y'all saw. And you know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch of bullshit. But I ends up getting off the nigga ultimately. And the nigga run back in his house. You know what I'm saying? After getting fucked up. And for about I want to say for about 2 years after that, like the nigga ain't bother me. He ain't come my way, ain't do nothing, right?
He was settled down.
Alright, so now let's get into the most recent thing. Now the most recent thing that happened was, you know what I'm saying, like I was hustling in the building and shit. And I'm coming from downstairs from, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do. And the cops is coming in the building. Cops coming in the building and they mad deep. I mean, it's like fucking 30 cops rushing in the building.
Oh yeah, they coming for somebody.
Going to his crib.
Warren Squad.
They going to his crib because he called them about a domestic dispute.
Between
him and his kids. Remember I told you he can call the cops.
Yeah.
So now the fucking cops come in the crib. I make my little sale across the street. I come back. Now the cops leaving, but my uncle, he playing in the lobby with me. Yo, so I'll do this to you, I'll do that to you. Now the cops is looking at me, the fucking cop. One cop, two cops come back in the building and get on the elevator with me now. Now they rob me up to my floor and they like, you know that guy? You got a problem with that guy? I'm like, do I got a problem with that guy? Like, nigga, that's my uncle. Like, no, I ain't got no problem with him.
And what would y'all do if I
He
did?
playing around. So now I get off the elevator. They watch me walk all the way to the door. This crib.
Oh,
they
nah.
watch me walk all the way to the door. And I'm putting my key in the door. And then I look and I'm like,
What the
like,
fuck?
why y'all still staying
Yeah,
there?
like,
get
what are
the
y'all
fuck back
waiting
on the
for?
elevator. Like, oh, we want to see if you lived there.
What happened?
So now I go in the crib or whatever. I get in the crib. And I get another call. So I run back downstairs. I see my uncle now. So now I start bombing on my uncle. Like, yo, like, you can't play with the cops. You know what I'm saying? We play around, but you can't play around with the cops like that. He's like,
you gotta chill with him.
Fuck, you know how he get fucked them police. So now while me and him going back and forth, because I'm telling him, yo, they follow me upstairs, this silly nigga pops out the door, right? So now me and my uncle start arguing with that nigga.
Yeah.
We start arguing with that nigga. Cause we like, yo, bro, none of this shit would be happening if you don't keep calling the police here for minor shit. You get what I'm saying? So he start going back and forth with me. I guess he must have noticed I beat him up. He start going back and forth with my uncle. He start going back and forth with Ty. So now he going back and forth with Ty, and he telling Ty like, fuck out of here, Ty. You only good cause of him.
Oh.
Talking about me, not even knowing like, nigga, this nigga Ty been wreaking havoc since
we was younger.
since before we was born. Like, this nigga was crazy. So, still is crazy. So, the nigga Ty, like, alright, like, Ty keep telling him, like,
Fall back,
Like, nah, he
chill.
not telling him chill. Like, y'all ever heard that Stunner for Vegas song where he be like, I hope you remember them all. So I keep telling him now, I hope you remember them all.
Right?
I hope you remember them all. That's all time I keep telling this niggas, I hope you remember them all. Now, like 2 days later, because the nigga ain't come out the next day, so like 2 days later, we sitting in the lobby, it's me, it's my little brother, and Todd. So Todd, you know what I'm saying? Todd still talking about this shit like, yo, this nigga, come on, watch this, watch what I'm gonna do to him. Da, 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 da. The nigga ends up walking out, but me and my brother is talking. We don't even peep him walk out, right? Now, I know this is Instagram, y'all, so I'm not gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing, but all I'm gonna say is, somebody ran past me, somebody grabbed something, and somebody hit that nigga across the head with it. And all I heard was that nigga on the floor outside, holding his head, rocking back and forth, saying, I can't see, I can't see. Whatever the fuck he got hit with,
How hard he got hit?
he couldn't see after. So he ends up getting picked up, he go to the hospital or whatever. And he comes home. Now, mind you, he talked all that shit to Todd, me and him done had fucked up, you know what I'm saying, past and shit. And he comes in the building now, he comes home from the hospital. And y'all know me, y'all, I'm petty. And now he got a problem with me and my uncle, so you know I'm petty. So the nigga comes in the building, and remember he was rolling on the floor like, I can't see, I can't see.
Yeah.
So the nigga's coming in the building, and I'm just running up on him like, can you see now? Can you see now? Like, can you see now? I'm right, like, yo, I'm chasing the nigga all the way down to his door, and I just keep asking him, can you see now?
That nigga terrified.
I'm wilding on these niggas for weeks, like for weeks at a time. I'm at their door, like I'll come out in the morning and niggas be in the lobby. I'll be like, yo, what up, y'all? Dap everybody up. Then I go to his door. I go right to the crack of the door, and I'll be like, can you see now?
Oh, nah.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'm at the door, like, can you see now?
Waking everybody up.
Can you see now? Yeah. So now I'm outside. I'm still doing petty shit. I'm at the gate because you know they windows on the first floor. So I'm at the gate and I'm seeing them in there watching TV. I'm like, hey, you watching TV? So you can see now. You can see now. Like, I'm just fucking with this nigga for weeks, bro. So one day I'm in the lobby. It's me. It's my man Rich. It's a couple old head people. You know what I'm saying? It's just mad people and shit like that in the building. But it ain't nobody, no real street niggas in there. It's just regular people in the lobby. We all just chilling, you know what I'm saying? We mingling and shit. The nigga comes outside. He comes outside his apartment, like he kick his door open. And this nigga got a gun.
Oh,
He got the joint. So now
here we go.
I don't even know. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck? So Richie turned around. My man Richie, he not a street nigga, so I like nudge Richie to the side, and then I'm standing in front of my man Moms. Like my man Moms is behind me, so I jumps in front of her. I'm like, yo, what you think you doing with that gun? He like, yo, you need to relax. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Da, da, da. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, who you looking for? Who you think you looking for with that gun? Even though I know who you looking for with the gun, but you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't gonna let nothing happen to nobody. So I'm like, yo, bro, who you looking for with this gun? I ain't even snatch it. I tried to reach for it, and the nigga like backed up and was like, yo, you don't want none of this and all that old head talking shit.
Yeah.
He went back in his house or whatever. So now I'm tight. Like, for me, I'm like, damn, like, this nigga just like, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much like he backed out on me. Like, that's how I'm feeling.
Low key word.
I tell me and my brother, we talking about it the next morning. I'm like, yo, my brother like, fuck that. Like, I'm tired of this nigga, bro. This nigga's mad annoying, bro. Like, so we in the lobby, and the nigga walks in the building. It's him and his wife. He walks in the building. My brother peeps him. My brother runs up on him. He grab him. Boom. Like, yo, like, you pulling out guns on niggas? So now Kobe patting him down. Like, where the fucking gun at, nigga? Kobe like, I'm gonna take this gun. So he like, nah, kid, I ain't got no gun. That wasn't no gun last night. I ain't pulled no gun out on him. Mind you, niggas know what joints look like. He had the joint. I'm not gonna sit here and say he didn't. He did. So the nigga like, yo, like, I ain't put no guns out, kid. And then he start tussling with Kobe. So now he tussling with Kobe. I jumps up, boom. I jumps up. I grabs the nigga. I throws the nigga on the floor, boom. So now, as I'm punching him and Kobe decking him or whatever, and he going down, the nigga swings, boom, and he hit me. You know what I'm saying? But the hit was like, it was like real, like muffled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the shit through the whole fight, like in the back of my jaw, the shit was hurting. Like, so I'm just fucking this nigga up crazy because I'm like, damn, he must have really
Yeah,
So now I'm fucking this nigga up. Whoa. He like, help, kid, help, somebody help me, kid. Call the police. That's all he's screaming while we fucking him up. He just
police!
Like, call the police!
Help!
Call the police!
Police!
So we fucks him up or whatever, and the nigga wife jumps in the way, and we pretty much stop. Like, that was the end of that. He get up, he go back in the crib or whatever. So now we finish fucking him up, he go in the crib. I go outside and like, cause my jaw's still like, you know, hurting. I go to like rub my shit a little bit. I don't even realize, you know what I'm saying, but I rub my shit and I look at my hand. I'm like, oh shit, I'm bleeding. So now I'm like, man, this bitch ass nigga scratched me. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, this bitch ass nigga scratched me. So then the fucking air hit my shit. I'm like, oh, like what the fuck? Like that shit hit my shit. I was like, ooh, like. So my man Rado comes out the building. Rado looks at me. He go, yo, he got you. And I said, what you mean he got me? And then Kobe, my little brother, looks at my shit. And he like, oh, nah, bro, we got to go upstairs. And I'm like, what happened? He like, yo, he cut you. So now we go upstairs. It's me, it's my brother, Twan was there.
Yeah.
And my fucking face was like, the shit was open, you get what I'm saying? So my brother ends up calling the ambulance, which we shouldn't even did, but my brother called the ambulance. Now, y'all know me, I'm silly. I get in the ambulance, but I'm mad now. Because I'm like, this nigga cut me and I'm in the ambulance. Even though we fucked him up, I'm like, he cut me, I'm in the ambulance. I feel like this nigga won. You get what I'm saying? I'm a victim right now. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, goddamn. So now I called my older sister. I called Maddie. I'm like, yo. She like, what happened? What the fuck you doing in the ambulance? I'm like, yo, I got cut. And she like, I know you mad. I'm like, yeah. Because I'm in the ambulance. I feel like a bitch ass nigga. Like, I feel like this nigga won. Like, nigga done survived jail. I done really got it on real street niggas and made it out okay. And I let this bitch ass nigga cut me. That's how I'm feeling. So now I'm mad.
He got me.
Let me tell y'all where the story gets worse. I get to the hospital or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, they doing all these tests because the nigga cut me kind of deep. They thought he stabbed me in the face.
Yeah.
But the nigga, you know what I'm saying, they ended up stitching me up and shit. So now while I'm getting stitched up, I'm watching, I'm looking around. So when I first got there, it was only 2 cops, which is customary for any type of like assault or anything like that. Two officers are gonna show up. Even if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you can look at them and you don't gotta snitch, you don't say nothing. 2 officers show up. So now I'm looking, it's 2 officers. Now it's like 6.
What the fuck?
Now it's like 12.
Oh nah, I'm be like,
So I'm like, what the fuck? Now I know I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
So I think I had called Richie. And I was like, yo, I think they're gonna lock me up.
Yeah.
And then I asked the nurse to let you and Rich come to the back. So they my brother and Richie comes to the back. My older brother and Richie comes to the back. So I'm looking at them because I'm like, yo, I know they about to try to lock me up. So now the cop comes to me and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what's up? I'm thinking they about to ask me questions. He like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like we gonna have to arrest you. So I'm like, arrest me for? Oh, y'all arrested me for assault? Oh yeah, that's on camera. Yeah, I did that. Come on, y'all could book me for that. I don't even give a fuck. So the nigga said, arrest you. Now he said, I ain't arresting you just for assault. You got a warrant for robbery. I said, a warrant for robbery? He said, yeah, the guy said you snatched his wallet. I said, God damn. This nigga sent me, this nigga managed to send me to the hospital and to jail in one fucking instant.
In one swoop.
This is probably the most dangerous nigga I've ever had an issue with. He sent me to the hospital and to jail. You never see no nigga do that before, I swear to God.
Over shit that you didn't even do.
They say the most dangerous niggas out there to beef with is the niggas that could do shit to you and the niggas that do tell on you. Like at the same time. Like a gangster nigga that'll shoot you and then when you come to shoot back, he gonna tell. Like, nah, that nigga got a gun.
Yeah.
Like, that's the type of nigga this nigga was. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm tight because I'm like, goddamn, I'm in jail, I'm in the bookings. I'm stitched up, whatever. Yeah. Now I'm tight. So I ends up getting a ROR. They ROR me for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Papa Joe, Boo Boo, and Ty King. You know what I'm saying? My oldest brother, Boo Boo. My Uncle Ty and my pops pretty much came to get me. So they ROR'd me. Now I got a robbery charge and a fucking assault charge.
Robbery and assault.
I got robbery
Damn.
and assault just for beating a nigga up. I'm cut and got a robbery and assault charge. Like,
On top of that.
so I'm tight.
Yeah.
I guess home or whatever. Matter of fact, first thing I did, because I had a black Biggie, he cut the old black Biggie up. So the first thing I did
damn.
was I went and I had to go buy a new Biggie. That's how I ended up with the black and lime green shit. I comes home. It was, you know what I'm saying, I fucking I take a shower, do all that, and I go back outside. I hear the wife in the crib. Remember, they got the first floor apartment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's back! like how the wrestling should be like, oh my God, he's back! She's like, oh my God, he's back! He's outside! He got a black and lime green!
So he said Judge Dredd
So
outside.
I'm dying.
Sick.
But I can't do nothing because they got an order of protection against me. At that point, it was an order of protection, a 6-month order of
Losers.
protection against me, right?
Yeah.
So I goes back upstairs or whatever. I end up my day. The next day I come outside, and I ain't gonna say no names, but we gonna say we pretty much gonna keep it a buck. They left, like they packed their kids up and just left, but they left everything in their crib and they left their door open. All I can tell you is I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't do nothing, but all I can say is, you know what I'm saying, a couple people wasn't feeling that, you know what I'm saying, niggas did what they did and niggas cleaned their crib out. You know what I'm saying? That was it. Like, that was it. But I hear the kids the next day, they like, they took all the TVs! Like, that's all I hear. They took all the TVs! So they pretty much like they pretty much moved out or whatever, but they left the gay son. And now the gay son be down there having like fucking, I don't know, bro. If y'all seen the movie Kids, that's what that house is like down there, bro. That's
Niggas was
mad
fucking
runaways,
smoking
gays,
cigarettes.
all type of wild shit going on. Y'all already know, man. Y'all know the saying. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I let me keep using y'all as an inspiration, and y'all use me as an inspiration. You already know. I'll see y'all for the next story in a couple days. Holla back.
Walk in the spot and I need it. Hollow shot, stop his breathing. I ain't on the block for no reason. Brand new drop for the season. We don't acknowledge the grieving. How? When we done party with demons.